And what would you think would be some of the mistakes, major mistakes that you want to warn people in advance about who might want to start a new church, that they might want to try to avoid?
I think a lot of times people start churches for the wrong reasons. If you're starting church because you're mad at the leadership of your old church, or they wouldn't let you, preach, or you got something to prove, I think those are wrong reasons to plant a church. And so I'd be real cautious with those. The other thing is church planters tend to be self-starters and mavericks, go-getters, entrepreneurs, and we kind of you have the assessment process, and we take them through the assessment process, and we look for that, and then we're shocked and offended when they don't listen well. And I would say that really a spirit-filled church planter that is walking in humility before God and for others is a lot more powerful than just the entrepreneurial, I know what I'm doing church planter. And so I think one of the common mistakes is not listening to advice and counsel. One of the more fascinating things to me is, I guess I've worked with hundreds and maybe thousands of church planters, is that they all go out and you've seen it, and they just know what they know and they don't need it, and then about 3 or 4 months later they come back in and say, man, why didn't you tell me that? And you said, well, I did, but you didn't listen. And so I think that the church planter we all get broken in church planting, right? But I think ultimately being broken before the Lord and receiving the wisdom and counsel of others before we go out and planting a church is a lot smarter than going out there making the same mistake that somebody else made. That's one of the reasons I said read the books, listen to the people who do it, because they've made a lot of the same mistakes. But don't just listen to their success stories. Listen to what they did wrong, and don't do that. Learn from their mistakes along the way.